Hello and welcome, traders. It is Friday. It is May 10th, 2024. Great week in the markets this week, and we're heading out of town tomorrow to Tahoe for a week just to go hang out and relax out there, do a little boating, and do a little bit of just relaxing and eating our way around. So anyway, wanted to touch base on a couple things today. Great week in the market. We had a fantastic week. We're going to get into that. We'll touch base on how the account is doing. We'll update some of the accounts so give you a sense of how things are going at all the other accounts that we have. And I want to talk a little bit today, trying to give you a little bit of a nugget every single day so that maybe you get a little bit of an insight as to how I'm trading and what I'm doing. But I'll be honest, today, I don't think I spent 15 minutes on the markets at all today. So it's a Friday. It was beautiful outside. Getting ready to head out of town in the morning, but also just really nothing going on. My buying power is at a point where I can't really add any new trades, my own self-imposed trade plan that I can't trade. But really, it only takes 15 minutes a day to really be trading with our style. Now, if that's not you, totally understand. Find some place that's going to give you that excitement every 5 seconds so you can stare at that screen for 6, 7, 8 hours a day. That's just not the way I trade, not the way we trade. And I think sometimes it's great just to wake up or check in and, oh, hey, a trade closed and I made some money, which is what happened today. So we're going to get into that. But in my trade plan, there's a part of my trade plan called managing trades for vacation. So I actually set up a little bit of how I'm going to trade while I'm on vacation. In fact, let me just share that with you so you can kind of get a sense of what that looks like. So really, it's actually part of the trade plan. But the first part here is that it really matters what kind of vacation it's going to be. So when I talk of vacation, not just a trip somewhere or off to the condo or somewhere where I'm just going to be hanging out. When I'm planning an active family vacation with everybody, if I'm going to be traveling somewhere where I'm not going to be able to check in or trade much very easily, or reception could be spotty, I don't really want to take my laptop. I'm just not going to be that involved in trading. I want to spend the time enjoying the family. Okay? So what do you do when you've got a bunch of trades on and taking a look at your account? So number one, about 1 to 2 weeks out, I shut down all spec type of trades. So I'm really not putting on anything that's not a part of my core plan. No spec trades are being added. I'm not just throwing on, some credit spreads or some ratio spreads or something, butterflies, or who knows what. So I'm not putting on zero DTE, which I know would not be around. I'm not doing any of my spec trades about 1 to 2 weeks out. I don't want to have any trades that I have to monitor that are not part of my core. And my core is going to be all 60, 90, 120-day trades. So they shouldn't really require a whole lot of babysitting when I'm on vacation. So that's step number one. Stop all spec trades so I have less to manage, left to worry about. Number two, make sure all of my trades are grouped for viewing either on my phone or my iPad. With Tasty Trade, it makes certainly things a lot easier. All of my groupings, from the desktop app also translate to the phone and the iPad. So all of my trades are grouped so I can see what's going on with the trades. If I need to, I can pull out my phone. If I got reception, I can see what's going on and just keep a quick lookout on it, but there's really not much to do. Number three, I want to make sure I have access to my Google tracking sheet. So I do track all of my trades in Google. And the one great thing about looking at the trade tracker here is on my open tab, I can see the different trades that I have on and get a sense of what needs to be dealt with in here or what I need to do with those particular trades. So having your trade tracker as a Google sheet that travels with me everywhere I go, should I need to reference something on that sheet or understand what trades I have open or so I can post closing trades for our members. Okay, but just it keeps me organized that way as well. So I have a quick glance on my spreadsheet. I also have all my trades grouped, so I really know what's going on. The great thing about the spreadsheet is I group all of those trades by strategy. So I have all my long-term 1-1-2 trades. I have all my strangles. I have all of my standard 112 trades, and then I do have any of my naked put type trades. All of my core trades are there, so I can easily see what my core trades are, because even in Tasty, grouping is fantastic, but it's grouping by the underlying and not by my strategy. So I like to see what strategies I have on that I may have to keep an eye on, right? And then the last thing here is the day before I leave, I want to note or remove any trades close to winning or stopping where I can't use a GTC order, okay? From a winning standpoint, almost everything has a GTC. So if it's a strangle, my strangle trades come off at a certain profit target. I have a GTC order already set, so they'll just happen and they'll close while I'm on vacation. I don't have to monitor those at all. My 112 trades, I don't put GTC orders on the naked puts, but I could. I'm okay if I miss a couple days or so on something that goes to 95 or 96% as opposed, or 97 instead of just 95. I miss it and I make a little extra money. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Making money is not the worst. If I have something that's a 30% profit target or 40% profit target or 50% profit, I put the good till cancel orders in. You can't put stops on futures anyway, so it's really not a big deal. But I want to see, is there anything that's in trouble? So I can log in today quickly, takes me 15 minutes, run through, do I have any, I don't even have anything over 50% loss, much less 100 or 200% loser. So there's nothing to really worry about at this point in time, unless the market goes to hell in a handbasket on Sunday night or Monday, before I get a chance to check it. Nice thing for me is I will be traveling again out to Lake Tahoe, which is going to be ahead of time here. So I really will wake up there and easily be able to see where the market is by the time I wake up out west. So I kind of like that little later time in the day, but the market's already been open. All right, so those are really the keys for me: is slim down the number of trades, okay, but keep your core trades on. Okay? As long as I can peek in once a day, twice a day. Today, I looked at the market for 15 minutes. I was outside. It's a great day. I ran some errands. Okay. Did a bunch of things. The other day, I played some golf. The other day, didn't look at the market while I was playing golf at all, because there's nothing stressing me out there. Okay. So set up your strategies too on your lifestyle. My lifestyle is that I don't want to be glued to a computer. Okay. If yours isn't, it's all good. Just understand that when you go on vacation, what are you going to do? How are you going to trade? Are you going to sit there on the beach with your phone trading the entire time while your family's playing in the ocean or at the pool or something like that, and you're too busy trying to get in and out of all of your 150 different trades or scalping or whatever? Okay, I like to just sit there and let my money do the work, okay, not me doing the work. All right, so that being said, I'm ready to go. Excited to get gone for a week. I will try to check in here. We'll put some videos out if we can from there. They may not be the greatest videos. I'm not taking any studio type setup stuff. It'll just be done on an iPhone, and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited to see Tahoe area. I love the area. It's beautiful. One of the greatest places on earth, if you haven't been there in the United States. All right, so that being said, let's jump in and see where we ended the day today. All right, so end of the week, I've not updated my numbers, so let's go ahead and update these now. We ended with 299 on our delta for the day. So 299 delta, which is pretty delta neutral, 0.06%, nothing to worry about there. My theta was 1312, okay, 0.27%. With the VIX being, where was the VIX? Dropped again, 12.55. The VIX is just dead. There's no volatility anywhere to be seen in this market. So 0.27% theta, I think is pretty doggone good for how low we are. So we're doing great generating theta. Net lick, where do we end the day? 494,313. All right, so another new all-time high, inching closer to that $500,000 mark. We're just $5,000 away. Can we get there? If I can get there while I'm on vacation, while I'm doing nothing and continue to make money, I think that'll be fantastic. Buying power dropped to 313,324. Our build percentage didn't really change. Okay, so that puts us at 53%, pretty much exactly where we want our buying power to be. So we have plenty of room should anything happen, but we don't have enough room, okay, to put on any more trades, which is perfect because I don't really want to put on any trades or be trading on vacation next week. Everything we do can wait a week. The great thing about trading at 90 or 120 days is that 5 more days isn't going to make a big difference. Okay? People, it's a down day, you got to put a trade on. One down day with 120 days left in the trade isn't going to help you a whole lot. So, okay, you can miss by a couple days. You can go a couple days early, a couple days late. Don't stress about it. Just have a strategy that gives you the time. If I can't get in a strangle at exactly 90, it's fine. 95 is fine. 100 is fine. 85 is fine. 80 days is fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, you're talking a couple days. Okay, 1 or 2 or 3 days out of 80, out of 90, before or after. You can always wait. There'll be another trade around the corner. I'm stacked with trades. Okay, I've got all of my minimums in when I look at my strategy builder on what trades I'm supposed to have on. I've got them all on. They're all booked. They're all ready to go out there. All right. Today, though, we did have a winner, 880 bucks realized. Today, what was that? Let's take a quick look. That was a naked put on gold. So we didn't have to do anything. We just woke up and made money. We had a naked put on gold. It came off in 14 days. Okay, for a 40% winner, 21% return on margin. Fantastic stuff. So 20% in 14 days. Go ahead and figure that one out. Okay. If you were one of those furus on YouTube, you'll be posting that your percentage winners are, several $1,000s. Okay. Great. I made some money. We didn't have to do anything. We closed the week up 5,253 bucks this week. Okay. And I don't think we spent more than maybe 5 hours on the trading platform this week. So next week, we'll see how much money we make putting in maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes on the trading platform at most, see how much money we can make by just letting our trades work. All right, so that puts us right now at $8,021 for the month of May. We have not even closed any of our big trades. We have not closed any long-term 112 trades. We really haven't seen many strangles close. We've only had 1 strangle in ZB close. We've only had 1 112 trade close. We've had some 0 DTE winners, which we won't be doing next week. Unless we're bored and the whole family is sleeping and there's nothing else to do and I can put a trade on. But again, one of my trading rules is don't trade because you're bored. Right? And then we got bill distributions in for the month of a little over 800 bucks and spec trades at 1,000. So $8,021 towards our goal. So we need another 6 grand to go. We could easily knock that 6 grand out just with the 112s alone. On the long-term 112s, but we've got strangles that are in the 40% range, haven't come off yet. I'm anticipating next week we should close hopefully a bond strangle, a Aussie dollar strangle, and maybe some other trades that we have on. So we're booked, we're set up, we're ready to go. We are now up net lick-wise 16.16%. We have realized gains of almost 16%. So we are up 16% year to date in just over 4 months. So we are really on a roll for the year. The S&P is up 10% for the month. Not too bad. Okay, we're beating it by 60%. Right, so we're 60% ahead of the S&P. We're averaging over a 1.5, so 1.5% more per month is what we're averaging than the S&P is this year. Again, we are at an all-time high through today, which is great. Markets just kind of moved sideways. We're up $8 on the S&P for the day today. All right, I don't think there's any need to really go through the markets with you. Let's take a look at maybe some of the other accounts that we have. So we're going to load some accounts up. We'll take a look at the IRA. We'll take a look at the small account. Okay, and then we can also take a look at our active trader platform, which we are doing fantastic in. So that platform has been doing really, really, really well. All right, so let's get back. Let me reshare. Sorry about that. let's take a look, and let's look it through all the different accounts that we may have running. First one is, let's look at the IRA, and let's update the week. So let's take a look at how we finished the week here on the 10th. In the IRA, we were at minus 42. So we are slightly negative delta. We've been negative delta the whole week this week, which is totally fine. 253 is our theta, so 0.1. It's a little light. We'd like to see that up a little bit more, but it's all good right now. And the net lick on this 247,600, okay, which is pretty good. So technically we would be at a close to a couple points away from a new all-time high if we had not taken a minimum required distribution from this for the person whose account that we're running. We ended up with nothing for the week. We didn't close anything. It's all long-term 112s. We're getting ready to close a few, but it's beautiful. We got a one or two strangles and all 112s. Super simple. This thing continues to do well. We're up 6% in net lick for the year, which is at our 1.5%. In fact, if we wanted to, we could pop in these. Yeah, I didn't mean to post it there. Okay, just to see where we are on things. So monthly, we are averaging, oops, that's not what I wanted to do there either, 1.4% out of 1.5% goal. So we're right where we want to be on the IRA. So nothing to do there. That thing is in great shape, and basically new all-time highs in that account. Let's take a look at the smaller account that we run for the Income Navigator service. On this one for today, on the 10th, let's take a look. Small account, 19. Okay, so delta, very delta neutral here. We're at 42 theta. There, got to pay a little bit more attention while I'm on with you guys. 42. So theta is totally fine for this small account. The value of this account is 23,248. Okay, so we are up now just $7 from a new all-time high on this particular account. 6,343 there. So where were we for the week this week? Ended up being a decent little, again, not super active in here. Doesn't have to be. Okay, we generated 234 bucks. Doing just fine. Our net lick is not where we would like it for the year. We did take a little larger loss on one trade, kind of put us behind the 8-ball, but we're back to new all-time highs in this account. So doing just fine in the small account, like where we are. And then on the active trader service, these numbers aren't really that important because we're really not managing it like we manage most of our other trading accounts. This is an active stock trading account, but in here we're at 101. Okay, we should be good positive delta because we have all bullish trades running. Theta is 35. We actually have some theta because we're selling a lot of put credit spreads in this account. 60,925. Okay, so new all-time high in this account. Ignore these things down here because I have not updated this account. But we started this account and we are now at we're not at a new all-time high. It was 61. So we're close. We're hanging in there in pretty decent shape. If we were looking at this for the week, this week, we're up 258 bucks. We're trading small sizes because we had $30,000 in here and we're still trading at that size, even though I added some funds to it. But we're in good shape. We have not had a loser in this active trading account yet so far. So if we look at what we've closed, you got to, again, this is everything from here down is part of another an old account that I copied over, but here's all our trades. Okay, so far we have had 8 straight winners since starting this account, and we can see where we are. We've had fantastic returns on here. So mostly credit spreads and a call butterfly. So there's where we are: Tesla, Apple, Coin, Costco, Adobe, Home Depot, Goldman Sachs. Those have been our trades in the active trader service. So that's where we are there. If you found this video helpful, click the like button down below. If you're not a subscriber, always subscribe and join us here on YouTube. Get the word out. Let's help people enjoy their vacations. Let's help people put their trade plan together that can make them money and trade in a manner that hopefully fits your style. And if your style is, I don't want to be glued to a screen watching some crazy people yelling, booyah and Yahoo and whatever. And if that's not, if your thing is just, hey, I just want to make money with a bunch of professional type of people, but still have some fun with it. Okay. And we're going to have some fun. Okay. But I want to be in a group of people that are like-minded. We all want to make money. We're serious about running our trading as a business. Okay. We don't have a bunch of yahoos in there telling us that, hey, I just made 20% today and whatever else out there. And that's creating FOMO for everybody else. And then the newbies start to follow crazy people. It's so nice to have a professional group of people to trade with. If you want to get into that professional group, jump into our Discord here. If you want to be a little bit more active and trade more stocks with Gabe and myself and Igor, join the Active Trader service. We'll give you guys a bunch of stock plays every single week. I'm probably putting out 5 to 6 trades a week. Igor's putting 5 to 6 trades a week. Gabe's scalping every day, putting out a couple trades a week. So you're going to get 10, 15 trades a week out there. Give yourself a chance to be successful. If you want to join Active Trader, you can look in the description down below on the YouTube video. If not, you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next week live from Tahoe somewhere, enjoying ourselves. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye.